I want to talk to you today about the fact that fathers truly matter. I've been a father for just over 30 years now. And if I think about the fathering role in the lives of my biological children, I'm also convinced that God will use us as a father figure in a leadership role where you could have leadership children. So maybe you want to consider that. Even if you are a woman, fathering, the bringing of the heart of our Father to our children and to the people that we lead, that is a calling that is relevant to every mature follower of Jesus Christ. Maybe I want to share just 1, 2, or 3 dimensions of what I've discovered. The first one is that a father is a life giver. Biologically, you gave life to a child. But I think emotionally and spiritually, we have a calling to continue to breathe life into the spirit and into the minds and into the hearts of our children. A life giver is somebody who makes sure that the mistakes that you make, and you will make mistakes, that they are just fewer than the impartation and the growth and the encouragement and the development. I remember so many times with both kinds of children, my leadership children and also my biological children, there would be times in their life where they didn't believe in themselves. And just my words of encouragement and my coming alongside and empowering their dreams was a life-giving force that set them up for a better future. The second thing that I realized when my children were born is that I had the challenge of taking care of them, of nurturing them into a meaningful life. Now that is true biologically, that you physically have to feed and nurture and make sure that your children are healthy. But I do want to tell you that spiritually, and especially emotionally, we also need to nurture our children. You need to protect and care for them. It's one of the deepest desires of the human soul is to know that my Father cares for me. God cares for us. In Psalm 103, you will find the dimensions of a father's loving care. Simply, that means that I become aware of your needs. And you can do that for the people that you lead and for your biological children in every phase of their lives. My oldest has just had her second baby, and the fact is there still is a nurturing role that as a father I have in her adult life, as my adult child and the rest of my children as well. So in the first instance, you're a life giver. Second instance, you are taking care and nurturing. But then in the third instance, you need now to grow and develop your child. This has to do mostly with their thinking. When they got into primary school and high school and on with their studies, there was this constant development and training, including discipline. Discipline is a word in Hebrews chapter 12 that talks about correction, not making your child less, but growing, pruning, so that they can become more fruitful, more effective. The growing, the developing, the challenging, the bringing truth to the mind of your child sometimes includes some kind of conflict. But it's a loving father's work that we do not just nurture, we challenge, we grow, and we develop. And then the last dimension that I've discovered is my children need a coach. They need a soundboard. They need somebody that they can test their ideas with. And as they grow to become adults, not just my biological children, but also my leadership children, as they mature in their own leadership, I've delegated, but I raised them up to be strong leaders. They become fathers. And then my role as a father is to continue to sit on the benches just off the field of play where they live and function, and to be ready to support and to help and to make sure that they are raised up to their full potential. What a conversation. I mean, I want to encourage you to go and have this conversation with your children and talk to them about the life-giving, the nurturing, the growing, the developing, and the coaching. Those are the dimensions of a loving and a quality father figure. Our world desperately needs fathers like that.